This is Gregory McDowell, and I welcome you to another episode of Harsh Realities Unplugged. Now, in this segment, I may offend a few people, but I promise you that's not my intentions. See, I'm about truth, 100% raw, uncut, and truth. You know, I've been observing our youth, and there's a lot of things about them that I see that I don't like, I don't agree with. But what worries me is the rate that we are losing them to the graveyard and institutions. And I often wonder the root of the problem. Now, everybody knows that there are bigger authorities, people that want to see our youth doing bad. But that's another topic for another time. See, what I want to speak on is the parenting skills. You see, I'm not a parent. I haven't been blessed with that opportunity yet. But I do recall when I was a kid growing up, sure, we got in trouble. We was mischievous. We did things out of line. But none of the things that are being witnessed in this day and time. And that really disturbs me. Parents are not like my parents or the parents were when I was growing up. Today it seems that the parents don't have time for their children. Parents, whether buy their kids whatever they want, sit them down in front of the TV with a video game, let them listen to all this old ridiculous music, play these old silly games, and the first time you get a phone call from school or somebody tell you, he was acting like this or she was acting like that, you have the audacity to say, well, who taught you that? Well, one thing for sure, you didn't teach him that because he ain't really teaching them nothing. You're too busy running the streets or running behind whoever you running behind or doing what you're doing, and the reason why you provide them with whatever they want or let them do whatever they want to do is because you rather for them to be occupied with that than to be bothering you, slowing you down from getting into what you're trying to get into. And that's unfair. The first time somebody chastise your child or get out of line with your child or go upside your child's head, you want to come down on that individual. But if you was teaching your child the proper way to carry himself or herself, no one would have to step to your child in that way. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. We losing the youth. The youth don't have no guidance. The youth don't have nobody to look up to. The youth are being influenced by people and things outside of the home. And that's ridiculous. It's sad. It's sad that you turn on the TV and this one in prison with a life sentence. This one done got killed. She's in prison with a life sentence. She done did this. He done did this. He done did that. And it's a shame, man. It really hurts me. It really hurts me that a person could have a child and not want to be bothered with them. Because the truth be told, that's really what it's all about. You have to think back to when your child was born. The way you held your child in your arms. At that moment in time, you was willing to do anything for your child, to protect them, to provide them, to nurture them, to love them. And part of loving them, man, is teaching them right from wrong. You know, part of loving them is spending quality time with them. You know, part of loving them is directing them in the right direction in life. And that's gone. That's lost. You know, this isn't something that I'm reading in books. I'm witnessing this daily. You know, I'm witnessing this. People today don't have time for their kids. And that's a shame. You know, we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up, parents. You know, we got to tighten up, uncles. You know, we got to tighten up, aunts. You know, we got to provide better influence. You know, we got to spend time to, hey, what you did in school today? Hey, what you doing when you go over there? Hey, who you talking to on the telephone? Hey, why you ain't got no book? Why you ain't doing your homework? What are you doing positive? You know, every time I turn around, you can't be on the TV playing video games. You know, every time I turn around, you can't be on Facebook, Instagram, and all this other garbage. You know, who are teaching the kids? That's my question. Who are teaching them? If the parents not teaching them, who are teaching them? You know, we got to tighten up, man. You know, we got to tighten up. You know, we losing too many of our youth, man, to silliness, you know, to destruction, you know, to drugs, to chaos, to violence. We got to tighten up.